Oh man, you guys, come on. I just woke up, man. What are you doing creeping in my bed? Damn, man. Ah. Ugh. Oh, it's day 5. Oh, fuck. One more fucking day. Jesus. Alrighty, so it's been a few hours since I was awakened in my bed by y'all. That was really weird, guys. Stop doing that. Stop piling into my bed and staring at me as I sleep. It's not right, man. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a couple hours. It's around noon now. Spent the morning watching Romeo's unboxing of the box, and a little bit of Red Room Diecast as well. He went live today. Um, so yeah, really enjoyed watching those guys' videos today, and a couple others. It's still raining. It's day 2 of non-stop rain and gray sky, which isn't that big of a deal. Kind of, I kind of like that. I don't know. It's weird. So, anyways, yeah, guys. So, I've been thinking a bunch about stuff. So, yeah, I'll go inside and tell you about all that. Figure I'd change the scenery to keep your attention going, so it's not just my face on the desk, which is fine too. Whatever, man. Doesn't matter, does it? All right, let's go inside. Oh man. What's up, kids? Yeah, that's right. I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I still need a shower. Whew. What's going on, my people? How's it going? Man, my fingers are frozen, dude. Don't go outside today. Jeez. Yeah, so, once again, day 5. The final day of the no peg hunting challenge that I decided to take this week. And, yeah, it's fine. I did fine. I want to say I had like a close call the other day at Acme with Maggie, but it really wasn't a close call. I like to be entertaining for y'all. So it was fun. Walked by. I mean, not gonna lie, it would be nice to go through those, but it's all good. Um, so yeah, man. The week is over. It's Friday. If I feel like it, I can go peg hunting tomorrow on a Saturday. Watch me get my shit together and go to 24-hour Walmart at midnight. That'd just be a fun video to make. So yeah, but as you guys know, I enjoy making videos, and if that involves Hot Wheels in the future, it will have Hot Wheels in the future. So yeah, and I'm still gonna be looking for certain castings, I'm sure. So with that being said, really good week, man. Actually, really nice not having to go anywhere to peg hunt, not having any kind of pressure to go peg hunting, either be it for a YouTube video or be it for fear of missing out, FOMO, apparently. So yeah, totally cool. Not a big deal. Um, let's have a moment of silence for some of our fallen diecast soldiers that couldn't go more than a couple days or one day. Um, you guys tried. You had it on your mind. All right. We'll call it a moment of silence. A minute would just be awkward. Plus, no one died, so good. No fatalities during this crazy difficult challenge. So, first thing I want to address were the comments. The comments were 99% wonderful. Those of you guys that were sending me private messages telling me how you're doing, Those of you commenting under the videos, and yeah, private messages, I mean, on Instagram. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed talking to all of you about your struggles and such things. For some people, it truly is difficult, and that was kind of like my point of this whole challenge. For people to, to kind of get to know themselves a little better, get to know, like, what the hell, caw. Uh, for people to kind of get to know themselves a little bit better, get to know what their tolerance is, as far as their collecting habits go. Um, and yeah, I know a lot of you were really tempted. A lot of you, some people would offer you, like, hey man, I can go peg hunt for you, or people would contact them and be like, hey, go here, go there. They just got a restock, and you guys were like, damn it, Nas. So badass to those of you that stuck it through and didn't, uh, you know, right on. But those of you that caved under the pressure, it's all good. Maybe it'll make you think a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with collecting Hot Wheels. There's nothing wrong with collecting mainlines. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go peck hunt every day. I know some of you even told me that you really enjoy going peck hunting after work every day or on your lunch, because it kind of gives you like a break, from the mundane, from the daily life you have at work, or dealing with your family, or dealing with your friends, or dealing with assholes in general. We all have assholes in our lives, and we all have to deal with them. So I totally understand that. So yeah. Yeah. So the comments were awesome, man, and yeah, I really thank you guys for sharing with me your journey. Either you lasted or not. I mean, the day's not over. I'm not sure when I'll post this. It's only, like 12:30 right now. I'm gonna film a little bit closer to the end of the day to wrap up the video, but this video is like a throughout the day thing. So just yeah, there's certain things I can't get done today due to the damn rain and everything being soaked. So some of my plans were challenged. I gotta stop saying challenge. So yeah. All right. So those were the positive comments and positive reactions from people. I really enjoyed all of that. So thank you guys. um, I think it's funny actually how some of you were like, "Oh man, Nas, take it easy. It's not that difficult." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Like that's every video I was telling you that I'm totally fine. But anyway, yeah, it's interesting. I'm not y'all's, right? That's a fictional character. Literally reflecting y'all. Anyway, so so yeah, that takes me to the negative comments, which were very weird and interesting, and I know exactly which YouTube followers these people come from. You know, we're all in the diecast community. We all know who's from where and what gang you're from, what side of the block you're from, what gang signs you're throwing. It's diecast community is not that big, but it is big enough. And sadly, sometimes cliques form, and sadly, sometimes the people that are in charge of these cliques on YouTube, these circles, uh, they have a way of manipulating their fans and manipulating their followers, subscribers to believe what they say and do their bidding, which is sad because I always preach to people to be a leader and not be a follower. By leader, I don't mean like a commander where, you're in charge of people and you tell them what to do. That's not a leader. A leader is someone who, you know, lives through example. Someone who shows people like, hey, you know, here's how I am. I think this is a good way to be. Let me show you what I do, how I do things, and their actions speak for themselves. And yeah, sadly, a lot of people cave to the whole, oh, he looks or seems cool, so I'm gonna follow them and try to be like them, which is sad. So I urge you guys to reevaluate being a follower. Uh, Try to be more of a leader. Try to be more of a your own man or your own woman, type of thing. Um, don't be influenced by stupid. Yeah, some of these comments were interesting to the point where I either answered, somewhat respectfully and it was just like, okay. There were some people, well, not some, a couple, literally, people that were like saying some stuff about, oh, this is really easy for me. Shit, I sometimes don't pig hunt for 2 weeks. No big deal. Ha 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 ha. LOL. I'm like, okay. I mean, good for you. You know, what about the people that are having issues with this? Or what about people that can't do that? Like, why are you laughing at people? So it's kind of messed up. It's nothing horrible, but yeah. There was a couple of really rude, out of the left comments, which had nothing to do with anything. It's just someone who's a friend of someone who's butthurt about some bullshit that went down a while ago. And those people I just laugh at. I'm just like, all right, dude, you're muted, so go comment to the abyss. Enjoy. So yeah, I'm not even gonna say who said what or whatever. So yeah, some people just cause way too much drama, and I don't want to be a part of anyone's drama, man. That's their own mental issue. Um, Whatever they do is their own problem. So that's why I never drag this crap out on the internet. Um, and bring out your personal issues. You know what I mean? Like, enough of that. So, yeah. Other than that, really happy about everything that about all of you and how you guys respond to this, and really proud to to be a part of this community that I'm a part of. And all of you that are usually there during the premieres that I do, and we always chat with each other. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. So, um, yeah, if it wasn't for y'all, things would turn out much different. There would be a much meaner Nas, much more destructive Nas. Probably not. But anyway, so yeah, thank you for your support, everyone. You're awesome, and hopefully, I support all of you in return equally or as much as I can. And yeah, so yeah. Other than that, I did have a lot of time to think this week because Hot Wheels weren't on my mind. Well, they were, but not. I need to get more. Uh, it was more like I need to get rid of more. So, you know, that's really, I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, all of these thoughts, trust me, they've already been there. I've already been doing this slowly over the past bunch of years. And leading to this week, that's kind of why I wanted to do the challenge. I just wanted to not go to stores, and I didn't want to like not make any videos and then for people to be like, hey Nas, are you okay, how come you're not making videos or whatever. um, so I decided to take the challenge and make these little vloggy update videos of a talking head, blah blah blah. Some videos I talk more in, some videos I talk less in. But um, I also got a lot of really positive response from you guys with these videos, saying that stuff that I was saying resonated with you, or it made you think about things, which is awesome. And I'm sure it's not just because of me. I'm sure this was on your mind already, but me talking about it kind of. I know that when I hear people talk about stuff that I'm going through, it helps. It helps it to like solidify in your head, because you're like, you're not alone. I'm not nuts for thinking this way. So that's kind of like why I do these talky videos. So yeah, thank you all for like telling me how it affected you. So it's really cool. It's really nice to get that feeling when somebody's like compliments whatever you're doing and that it actually helped them in some way. So that's cool. And a lot of you and your videos help me a lot, guys. Trust me. So I appreciate you guys a lot. So yeah, mostly what I've been thinking is, number one, there's a lot of like changes maybe, but there's a lot of like they are changes, but there's a lot of different things coming. Um, I'm gonna be thinking of and already thought of a lot of other things to do with my life in general and on YouTube as well. So the main thing is I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'm planning this, this, and this, and I'm gonna do this. Um, I'm just gonna do stuff and not tell you about it. And when you see stuff happening or that it's different, you'll know. Um, in a way, like I don't want to jinx myself, you know. And sometimes when you like say things out loud to people, you almost start to feel pressured for doing things. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, I already told them, and I don't want to let people down or whatever. Not to that extent, but you know what I mean, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do less talking about it and more doing it. Whatever I plan to do, whatever plans I have, and whatever I'm already doing and getting things ready for future, either in my life or on YouTube, both. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff happening in my life, and I'm definitely focused on that a lot more than worrying about making uh, peg hunting videos and collection videos. With that being said, I'm not done collecting. I know some people keep misunderstanding when I say stuff like I'm done peg hunting. They're like, "Oh my God, you're done!" I'm like, "Well, no, I'm done making peg hunting videos." Um, for the most part, I'll still make some here and there. I'll probably try to make like more entertaining ones, like I do with y'alls and stuff like that. So I think that's enough of a hint about that. Uh, yeah. Uh, Despite my tired face, I'm actually very happy about some of the choices I made, decisions I made. It's very cool. Like the last 2 or 3 days actually. Well, the last 2 days plus today, I've been feeling very like positive, very I guess empowered to do some things in the future. I started thinking a little bit more clearly about some things because I wasn't thinking about like making a peg hunting YouTube video and stuff like that. So, as you know, I've been getting rid of a lot of my stuff. I've been sending stuff out to some of my friends, some of my YouTube friends, giving stuff away to my nephews, nieces, putting a whole bunch of my carded mainlines and even premiums that I've just been putting into the toy drive for Ukrainian kids thing that I've been doing. Hopefully, I'll be sending those out next week. So I think everyone's pretty much done sending stuff in. So there's quite a bit. So I have to pack everything nicely and ship it, take it to a Ukrainian place and have them ship it to either hospitals with kids in Ukraine or just orphanages, stuff like that. So they'll figure it out once they have this stuff. So um, very happy about that. So yeah, that's another thing. I've been watching a bunch of YouTubers talk about this lately also, where they're pretty much admitting that like, hey man, yeah, I was looking at my collection and I have way too much stuff, and I was like, this is resonating from stuff I was talking about. I'm not saying because of me, but I like that. I like that people are, because there's like not enough stuff out there, because there's way too many collectors, way too many resellers. Um, People are kind of losing that drive to go peg hunting. Even non-YouTubers, really, just regular collectors, like just watching people's comments on other videos. Like that seems to be the hot topic, which I've been preaching about for like over a year now. So it's just been heading this way, and I'm pretty sure that Hot Wheels is probably gonna have a little bit of issues. Just because of that, it's getting really weird and different. There's a lot of negativity out there, a lot of like grabby people, physical people, angry people, cursing. I haven't had any of the in-store altercations like that personally. Maybe like once at some point last year, Oh yeah, the one dude that wanted to like fight me, but he was crazy. Like he was walking around aisles doing that to everybody. So at that point, like when he walked up to me, I'm like, okay, my turn. So yeah, that was interesting. But actual like collectors or scalpers, and I've talked about this so many times. Like, chill the fuck out with calling everyone a scalper, man. Because if you are, then you're a scalper too. Like, if you're getting anything other than for yourself, then technically you're a scalper from what everyone defines scalpers as. So, like, what the fuck is that? But anyway, it's you guys. It's collectors. There's just a lot of us. There's a lot of collectors. That's why it's hard to get stuff. Every collector gets a ton of stuff for themselves and for their collector friends. One to open, one to keep sealed, one to put away for the future so that they can sell it or trade it or whatever. So if every collector gets 20 freaking castings from each store, there's nothing else left, is there? So it's not just some like scalper like yeah, sure, there's some of those, but chill the fuck out, man. It's not. It's just a shitload of collectors. So anyway, I decided like I don't want to be a part of all of you scalpers. I want to be a part of all of you collectors. People that just collect things they really want. People that have collections behind them. Or their room covered in collection that they absolutely love, everything that they're looking at. I think that's beautiful, man. When you have a full room full of collectibles and you love them all, you know exactly what you have, and the collection is for you. That's freaking nice, man. That's something that's not that easy to get. Sadly, a lot of people are looking at their collection and they're like, "Oh man, this is like worth like $8,000." I'm like, "All right, good for you. I mean, I can sell some other stuff and make $8,000. I can get a job and make $8,000. I can use my head to make $8,000. You can give head to make $8,000 if you want. It's all up to you, isn't it? How you make $8,000." So yeah, it's interesting. So I really don't want to be involved with all these conversations about scalpers and how everyone's bitching and moaning about other people scalping. I am very tired of people having the same conversations in their either live chats or comment sections about the same stupid crap. Like it just gets annoyingly boring and repetitive, and people just keep doing it and keep doing it, and I'm like, how is that helping anything? How is that helping anyone? So everyone's out for themselves, and that's what people are doing, and I don't really want to be too much a part of that. Whatever that might mean to you, that's cool, but uh, once again, not done collecting. I've been a collector my entire life. I'm gonna continue collecting and getting things I really like. Like I said yesterday, my focus is turning more and more towards collector grade diecast 1/64 scale. All those nice companies like Inno, Mini GT, Tarmac, stuff like that. Um, and other companies that are like $150 for a casting. It depends. If it's a casting you really like, why not save up for it and buy that one thing? I'd rather do that than buy 150 main lines and they're all just the same car with a different color, or different livery, or different deco, or different wheels, or an error on it. I mean, it's cool if that's what you like. If that makes you happy, that's freaking cool, man. No judgment at all. Not for me, though. So, yeah, that's what I keep trying to explain to people. Like, the stuff I talk about on my channel, it's about my thoughts, my, perspective on collecting, my perspective on everything. I choose to share it with you guys. And that's another thing in the future that I'll keep sharing a lot of things with you guys, but I'm gonna tone down on certain things I share with everybody on YouTube. Because I noticed that it's really not worth it. There's certain things that I would love to get across to the majority of people, but honestly, the people that don't need the advice or people that don't need things explained, they already get it. People that need to understand what I'm talking about, or anyone that's giving advice or some kind of positive reinforcement, those people that need to take these advices or people that need to take some kind of hint, they don't get it, and they never will. And it's never been up to me to change anyone's mind. But you know, I get through to some people, and that makes me happy, and it makes them happy, so it's all good. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to mention those things. Just the community, man. The diecast community is an amazing thing. There's so many beautiful people in it. So many talented people, talented artists. Just amazing people with amazing life stories. You know, like just awesome people, man. Generous, kind, giving. You know, they make awesome videos. Sometimes entertaining ones. Sometimes enlightening ones. It's so cool, and how much some of the people in the diecast community help each other out without any selfish like undertones under it. Just like, here's this stuff, enjoy it. That's it. Like a thank you would be nice, maybe. That's about it. I really, really like those people, and that's the beauty about any collecting community that I'm a part of, that I know of. So that's cool. Sadly, like I mentioned a little bit before, there's always that negative thing there where I don't know what's wrong with some people's heads, but you know, not all of us are sane. And not all of us are mentally balanced. Not all of us have high IQs. There's a lot of very low IQs out there. There's a ton of selfish people. There's a ton of people that just want to make money off of these hobbies. And sadly, that part is growing and growing. Like, it's all about value. It's all about this and that. And the problem is they call themselves true collectors, and that's my biggest issue with them. They all kind of learned from the positive nice people how they talk, what they talk about, some of their actions, and they're applying it to their business model, and they're using their viewers, their followers, subscribers to their own benefit. They just know how to manipulate people, and that's just sad, man. And that's like, I'm watching a lot of these channels and I'm just like, this is cringy, and a lot of people are falling for this is awful. So I urge a lot of you guys, if you watch a lot of like peg hunter YouTubers or other YouTubers that just keep trying to get money out of you in one way or another, just really look at them, really pay attention to what they say and what they care about. See what they do. What do they do for the community other than saying that they do it for y'all? Because they're really not doing anything for y'all. They're just recording their business. They're recording how they make money and how they make their money from y'all. Hopefully that comes across, guys. So I want to continue living my purposeful, positive life. I want to continue collecting. I collect a lot of things, like I talked about in my previous videos during this No Peg Hunting Challenge series. This is day 5, one more time. You know, it's just anyway, just kind of over it, you know? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue doing stuff. I'm gonna continue making fun videos if I can. I'm gonna try to make fun videos for y'all to enjoy and not give me shit for it. Yeah, and I just don't want to be a part of any of that other stuff. I don't want to be a part of their discussions. I don't want to be just in there. I have this platform here. I have a lot of amazing people that I talk to with on this platform and my Instagram account. I've met a lot of wonderful people. Some became my friends even without meeting them in person. A lot of them are resellers. A lot of them are just collectors. I don't think I know any scalpers, but yeah, there's no there's no issue with anyone collecting in any way they want. Hey man, if you buy a bin full of stuff and you sell 95% of it and keep 5% of the things for your collection, that way that stuff that you kept is free to you, you're smart. You're not a scalper. You resold those things. You might not even be a reseller. You might just be, I have all these other things that I don't want, so I need to sell them. You're not a scalper. So, anyway, and those people that buy up stuff in bulk and then try to sell it on Whatnot or whatever, that's totally cool, man. Let people do it. They help people out. Buy from people on Whatnot. Buy from people on eBay, especially if their prices are proper. Don't let anyone tell you where you can or can't buy stuff. It's up to you, man. Don't tell people that you're not allowed to resell stuff. It's not up to them to tell you what you can or can't sell or resell or collect or how you collect or tell you that you shouldn't collect open out of package or telling you like, oh, you should open it and enjoy it. Like, do whatever the hell you want, man. Personally, I can tell you how I collect things, how I prefer things. I'm not in any way telling you how to do things or collect things. I open everything up. My super treasure hunts, everything. It's all opened. I'm not gonna like tell you like, oh, get it out and enjoy it. Like, I can tell you that, but it's not even, it has nothing to do with what you should be doing, you know? Like, some of the packaging is beautiful. Leave it in box. Some of it looks amazing in packaging. Leave it in packaging. You want to sell it? Sell it. My point is, do whatever you want. It's your life. It's your collection. It's your brain. It's you. Do whatever the hell you want to do, man. Don't let people influence you or like judge you or shun you for not wanting to do something the way they do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you want a room full of shit? Do it. It makes you happy, do it, man. Do whatever the hell you want. But when you're a YouTuber and you're doing stuff, all you can do is show an example of what you do. And if some people agree with it, they can take advice from it. They can take that as an example. They can do what you do. That's fine as well. So yeah, you do you, boo. That's all I say to you. And to everyone else, screw you. That kind of rhymed. That's, well, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in. That's what he said. Okay, I think I'm tired. Okay, so yeah, that's it for that. I'm gonna end it here for now, and I'll see you instantaneously for you, but for me it's gonna be a couple more hours. I'll see what else the day brings for me and what final words I want to say. But yeah, as you heard, there's I'm just changing some things up, and I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm happy, so that's good. I'll see you like right now. All right, guys. So thank you for not waiting at all. That was quite instantaneous for you. For me, it's been about 4 hours. So just wanted to wrap this video up. Thank you for letting me unload some things from my shoulders. All in all, just want you guys to know, nostalgic YouTube channel. It's staying. It's not going anywhere. As far as me collecting, I'm still gonna keep collecting. I'm a collector. Hot Wheels, I still love Hot Wheels. I'm gonna keep collecting them. Not as heavily. I am switching to the, collector grade diecast. And maybe even resin. I don't know. But even if I am so, why am I talking like this? Even if I'm doing that, I'm going to be, it's not going to be like 10 cars, 20 cars every day or a bunch of cars every week or whatever. It's going to be like, hey, check out this pickup. I just picked up this one thing. Let me make a video about it. I'll show it to you. If I do peg hunting, I'll just do it for the hunt. If I find something worthwhile, I'll give it either to one of my friends, fellow collectors, or my nephews, or save it for a toy drive for Ukrainian kids. So that's about it. That's the gist of it, man. And like I've said everything just now, as far as like how everything's changed in the diecast community and collecting overall, I've talked about this a little bit before, but like the whole thing where I used to love the videos back in the day when I first started watching YouTube and collectors and stuff. They all did it for the passion of collecting. They all did it for the sake of nostalgia. They all did it for themselves and stuff. And That was very enjoyable to watch. They were sharing a piece of themselves with the viewer. I really like that. And that's the major difference now is yes, those channels are still out there and I watch them. The ones where people do this. That's why I prefer smaller channels because people are still digging from within to give you what they have to offer. And a lot of the older channels, they gave you everything. And now they're like, you know what? I have all this stuff. I'm going to make money on it. And that's totally cool. Do it. That's fine. Sell it all, buy it all, sell it all. It's all good. But that's not what I want to watch. It's not what I want to really put out there either. And I said like, good for you or whatever. That's fine because I do watch those hunters that resell. I do watch people that go peg hunting. If I like their personality, I watch it. So it really doesn't matter. But there's not that many of those I watch. So anyway, guys, those were some of my realizations that came to fruition, and after a whole bunch of reflecting on things and what I want to do with my collection and collecting in general. That's kind of what I thought, and that's also realized that I need to sit down because I'm freaking exhausted, man. But yeah, there you go. Back to the chair. Don't worry, we won't be here for too long. So I'm glad with the friends I've made here on this platform. I'm staying in touch with all of them. We stay connected. We talk. We chat. We message each other all the time. And there will be more. I'll definitely do at least one auction. I'll definitely do more. Well, maybe not an auction, but I'll definitely do claim sales in the future. Just not for a while. I need to regroup my everything that I'm doing here. I need to solidify my plans and stuff with everything that I'm doing. And I'm doing a lot of stuff that's not on YouTube, so I need to prioritize that first because I provide here in this house. So it's up to me to make sure that the house is in good shape and we don't have holes like that in the ceiling. I did fix the leak, by the way. Just haven't fixed that ceiling yet. Which is literally like an hour's worth of work. I just need to get it done. But, anyway. So, stuff like that. There's a lot of things I need to do, and I'm going to be doing that. And I know a lot of you are like, well, duh, but yeah, before that, I've been doing all of that and other stuff, and I just really like making videos and stuff, so I'm going to keep doing that. And yeah. So hopefully you guys get what I say. I hope this wasn't too long. You know me, man. I like to blabber on. Yeah. But yeah, hey man, no pig hunting week challenge. It's been done. It's done. If in the future for any of you, I recommend it. You don't need to make a video about it. You don't need to do anything, but if you do make daily vlogs while you're doing this challenge, it gives you an outlet, like what I did here. You just sit down in front of the camera and you can delete it afterwards if you don't like what you said or you don't want people to hear what you said, but it's a good thing to just sit down. I've deleted a few takes during this whole week where I just talked and I was like, nah. Then I deleted that and re-recorded it and was a little softer and maybe didn't say certain things that I said, but or reworded them. But yeah, it helps. So I'm not trying to treat this like it's some kind of a problem, but so it can be. I think it can be. I know that there's people that just do this all the time, and because of my personal experience in collecting throughout, like a couple of decades of collecting, collecting does tend to you can get lost in it. You can get lost in the collecting world. You can get lost in looking for the next thing that's coming out. You can get lost in your collection. You can you can lose your friends really because you're too focused on your collection. And ever since I started collecting, it's always been like I have a job, I have a social life, I have family, and the collection would be like a meditation time, meditation space where I just come in, relax, enjoy my collection. But when that turns into, it's like an addiction for drugs or whatever. Then you start to like spend less time with all the other things and more time with your collection. You're just online all the time talking on message boards or whatever, or collector groups or buy sell trade groups that are dealing with stuff you collect, and then you lose focus of what exactly it is you're collecting, and you end up collecting everything, or just like, oh well, that's rare and it's available, so I'm gonna buy it now. Why? You don't need to. You don't need to. Just because it's rare, it doesn't matter. It should just be something you want for your collection. Like I said before in this video, it's for you. It's you have to collect for yourself. Um, and again, I'm talking from my personal perspective. These are my opinions. So, uh, you know, and that's my point. I think taking this week challenge will help you realize some things about yourself, will help you realize some things about your collecting habits, and maybe you can think of some new things, or at least realize where you're at with yourself, with your collection. But man, not going peg hunting definitely did some things, because I really fell into this habit over the past 2 years or so, maybe even three, of just peg hunting all the time, making videos, and I had a blast, man. But I also realized that, hey man, I'm filming everything, and I'm not like really enjoying it for myself. I'll look at like other collectors, peg hunters or whatever, and they're just there without a camera, and I'm always there holding one hand, like my right hand forgot how to peg hunt. It's always my left hand while I'm filming. This looks wrong. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys are picking up what I'm throwing down. I'm not burnt out by any means. I went through a burnout already a few months ago, and that was really like a true burnout where I was just like, I don't, But I took a break and I came back, and I was right back where I was. But this time I just like, I can't keep wasting time like this. I feel like I am. And I'm just kind of unloading to you guys this one more time, being more personal with you guys, those of you who are watching this and listening to this. Um, Thank you. It's just, I feel like I'm just kind of done. I'm over it. Not over collecting, the YouTube thing. I'm really over the peg hunting videos. I'm really over, and in general, honestly, even if I'm not making videos, like, why does peg hunting need to be a part of my day? And again, like I said before in this video, it's fine. Like, for a very long time, for me, that was meditative. It would be, I'm done doing a bunch of things, and I go like peg hunt, and it calms me down, and I go hunting, and it's fun. But now that it's different than it was like pre 2020, back then you can go hunt and find a whole bunch of stuff. There weren't that many collectors out, but since 2020, it really escalated in collector amounts, and now it just gets kind of sad. Like, you go in there, it's a bunch of like old dudes that are like pushing each other, shoving each other, complaining each other. Everyone's complaining about scalpers, and meanwhile you're looking at them and like, no, it's not. It's you guys. You're all here in the same store trying to get the same thing, and it's really depends on which one of you came here first and got to these Hot Wheels first. And yeah, so that's it. I'm one of the old dudes, and I was, So I don't know, man. It's not the same thing anymore, like it used to be. Everybody knows the tricks. Everyone knows the tips. Everyone knows, how to when to come there, when to pick things up, how to talk to people there, how to get in, with one of the restock boys or a manager. A lot of the employees are now, they know exactly what all these guys are there for, because they're constantly coming and asking them if it's in, And all these, hunters will tell them like, this is a super, this is a treasure hunt, this is what's rare, and they catch on. I mean, all it takes is a little bit of a Google search to learn about what supers are and what supers are coming out this year, and you know exactly what to go look for. So, yeah, there's just a lot more competition out there, and it's really not worth it, man. So I'm just gonna stick to opportunistic hunting. If I'm at the store and I see like a promising restock, I'll look through it. But no more like, I gotta go pack hunting today. I gotta go pack hunting tomorrow. I gotta go pack hunting. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta get there first. I gotta figure out what time they're putting stuff out so I can get to it first. It gets weird, man. It really gets weird. And there's people you meet even in person, like people you meet at the stores. And as long as there's nothing on the pegs, you talk like they talk with you normally. Like, yeah, it's hard. I'm looking for stuff. It's really hard to find stuff. But as soon as you show up there and the pegs are full, you're no longer talking casually with each other. It turns into this weird thing. Very weird thing. And yeah. And as soon as you want to like try talking about like selling something or trading, right away they show like their true face, their the greed and stuff like that. And that's when it becomes like toxic. So I don't want it. I don't want it, man. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed all these peg hunting videos that I've done. It's been an awesome experiment, and like I promised you guys before, this was an experiment. It just ran for instead of 3 months, it ran for 3 years because I got carried away. So one day I'll talk about my experiment. I'll bring up my old walking and talking video where I announced this project of mine that I did, this experiment with peg hunting and Hot Wheels and stuff like that. And boy, did I learn a lot. Boy, did I meet amazing people. Boy, did I meet some fucked up assholes and just douchebags, man. It's crazy, It's like you meet 99 amazing people and one douchebag, and you remember the most the douchebag, and it's really sad. It's the same thing with like comments, like I said before, like 99 comments are percent of the comments are positive and uplifting and great, but then there's this one fucking troll that just says some bullshit, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? Shut the fuck. So none of that stuff really gets to me anymore. I've over the years I've kind of like learned how to deal with that and not really care. But it still gets there, and you're kind of like, what is wrong with people? When someone's trolling you while you're doing, a charity event like an auction for Ukraine or collecting toys for kids in Ukraine, like people are dying, people are being tortured and stuff, and you're out here trying to help them, and this dumb ass motherfucker will get on there and comment bullshit stuff about you or go on other people's YouTube channels and make fun of you, make fun of you for making auctions, these charity auctions. Who does that? Who laughs at that? What kind of a piece of shit are you? But they're out there, guys, and that's not in any way the reason why I'm not like trying to do this, but it's just stuff like that is just so toxic, man, and it's just sad that I had to run into a whole bunch of people like that and experience their pathetic, clinginess to preserving self, I don't know, narcissism, just sad people. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys, but I had to say that. There's just this is kind of like my wrap up. That's why I'm talking about all these things because that's kind of like what got me kind of sick of this. It was a fun. It is a fun hobby, and I'm gonna continue it, and I'm gonna continue sharing with these beautiful, amazing, fabulous, positive people that I've met, and I talk to them, almost daily on in Messenger or text messages or phone calls or Instagram Messenger or whatever. we all stay in touch and talk to each other about our hobby and what we're doing and all that good stuff and make fun of the assholes and dumbasses. And that's great, man. None of it is public either. None of it gets dragged out onto YouTube, and no one talks shit about people publicly and gives their own personal opinion about what they think about someone, which it's just sad. It's just sad, guys. Pathetic. But yeah. So yeah, this is kind of what I've been thinking about this whole week. And that's why I'm saying it. And there's a lot of stuff that I repeat myself with. I know, guys, I repeat myself often, but there's a reason for it because, not a lot of people do watch all my videos. Not a lot of people are that have been there subscribed for a while. For some people, this could be their first video. You know, um, it's that whole Stan Lee thing, not like every comic book is somebody's first comic book. So, sometimes you have to sound a little bit like a broken record and say some things just so people know where you're coming from. Because a lot of times I still get people are like, hey man, what's your eBay page? And I'm like, wow, you just showed up, didn't you? Like, hey man, where do you resell at? I'm like, okay. I'm like, here, reference this video, this this playlist. This will explain to you. So, yeah, man. So yeah, guys, thank you for hearing me out. I think this is it. This is pretty late in the day. The challenge is over. I don't know if I'm gonna go peg hunting tomorrow. I probably will just to see what's going on. And there's gonna be nothing. I'll bet for the next week there's gonna be nothing. And I'm gonna be like, well, I took the challenge during the restock, which I did. That's exactly what happened. So those of you in the comments, please, if you want to, in the comments, leave a message. Let me know if you survived the full week, if you gave up day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, or even day 5 for some reason. I hope you didn't give up day 5, because that's like, come on, man, that's the last day. Just round it up, man. You can pull, you can do it. So yeah. Yeah, man, really enjoyed this, and I'm definitely happy I did this. And my mind is so clear as far as what I want to do with my time, my future, and everything. And I really learned like how many of you I'm truly appreciative of. Those of you that have been there for me whenever I was going through tough times here on YouTube or good times. You guys were there. You guys were supportive. Um, I don't want to say anyone's name in particular, but you guys know, those of you that were there, those of you that I talked to, I really appreciate you guys. Really do. I really do. Um, I really appreciate Maggie. There's a bunch of stuff that I ran by her, and she was just like, "No, just don't do that. Just don't." I was like, "Okay, okay, fine." And I'm glad I listened to her because I saved myself a whole lot of headaches. And yeah, so yeah, guys, make sure you're happy with your hobby. Make sure you don't get lost in it. Make sure you stop sometimes and kind of reflect on yourself, reflect on why you're collecting. Always know why you're collecting, not just for the action of it, not just because, oh, I want all these shiny, awesome little shiny toy things, which are freaking awesome. I know, they're fucking awesome, bro. I fucking love Hot Wheels, man. I love all these things. They're so cool, man. Oh yeah, I finally sold my. This is Dragon's Blood. That's what Dragon's Blood looks like, guys. It's like a deep, deep, deep red with very awesome sparkle. So my man Rich is getting this. He reached out to me again, and he wanted to get some of these. There's really nothing else left for sale, so he got lucky. He got lucky in the end. And this one with the somewhat textured, I think this one's called the oiled penny or oiled copper, something like that. It has a slight texture to it, which is really cool. The wheels definitely match. So yeah, I got those two GTs. And this cute little thing that I did a long time ago with a kind of a flat orange, but it has sparkle in it. It's obviously powder coated with a headlight detail, oil filter detail, cooler in chrome. Got some good wheels on there. How cute is this thing? And chromed pipes on the back there. So yeah, these are all going to Rich. And oh yeah, I still need to sign these. So yeah, Rich, thanks for picking these up. These are not cheap. So yeah, everything from the last claim sale, I am shipping out. I think on Monday. So everyone that's been waiting, I'm sorry that you had to wait, but I had to get boxes for all of you. I have no boxes here, so I had to like go out to some stores and what do you guys got in the back? I need some boxes. They're like, what? What? So that was interesting. Uh, so yeah. Um, that's it, man. This is kind of hard to end this video because, and I'm sorry, guys, this was like an hour-long video, but it's the end of the challenge, you know. So I had to let a lot out, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just not gonna talk about in the future. So that's why it all came out here. Um, so yeah. Also, definitely looking forward to doing my I announced this yesterday, not just the stuff, that's my other YouTube channel, that channel that I just started. There's nothing really on there except one video taken out of one of these challenge videos here from this week. But I'll be doing interviews, I'll be doing some awesome like podcast style videos on there with guests. So looking forward to that. That's all I'll tell you that I have planned for the future. But there's a lot more, and I'm excited to get started on all that. And peg hunting videos aren't gonna take up my time and stop me from doing any of that. I'm not that young anymore, and yeah, I can't just keep doing this every day. And you know, it's really not worth it, especially when I stopped collecting mainlines. I'm done with mainline Hot Wheels. Not really looking forward to any premium Hot Wheels, really. Not, you know, unless something comes out and I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. But nothing I see that's coming in the future, at least 2023, that I'm like, I gotta have that. Last one I really wanted was the Pantera. I have it. It's in my case. I'm good to go. And I'll probably end up exchanging it for, you know, a collector grade Pantera in the future, because that's just what I want, man. I feel like that's what I want to look at. I want to look at stuff that's meant for older dudes like myself. So yeah, the rest of you guys, enjoy your hobby, enjoy your collection, look at your collection. Definitely enjoy it. Make sure that you don't forget what's in it. Make sure you know what you have. Don't let things die in bins under tables in the basement. If you're not looking at it, I feel like it's not something that you want, you know? Donate it to kids, sell it, use that money to buy stuff that you do want to look at and you do want to put up. Maybe sell it and buy yourself a really nice display case. I don't know. A display case is like $150, like the one I have. I'll bet you have 150 Hot Wheels in a bin somewhere that you're not looking at. Sell them for $2 each. Buy yourself 2 cases. Right? So, anyway, all right, guys. I hope I didn't offend anybody. These were all my personal opinions, my personal thoughts, taken from my personal experiences and my personal relationships with people and stuff like that. So, there's a lot I didn't say, and a lot I'm not gonna say. But stick around. I'll probably keep making tons of videos. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm sure there's a fresh peg hunting video that's gonna come out, because you know I gotta go out at least once this coming week or this weekend, just to like be like, oh, that's what it feels like. And then we'll do daily peg hunting videos every day, and everyone's gonna be like, Nas, what the hell was all that talking about? It's not gonna happen, Cameron. But anyway, yeah, there's still gonna be peg hunting videos once in a while. But you know, like I said, just taking it easy with it, man. I don't want to be a peg hunting channel. That's not what I'm about, man. I'm an artist. I'm a filmmaker. I think I can do better, you know. So thank you for enjoying my personal journey in Hot Wheels collecting. Thank you for enjoying my peg hunting videos, and I hope you enjoy the future of my channel. I hope you enjoy my future videos, my future walking and talking, and all the awesome things I have planned for this thing. So yeah, appreciate all of you guys for watching. Appreciate all of you subscribers for being subscribed for so long and for following everything I do and say. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm very happy to call a whole lot of you friends. I know a lot of us didn't meet before in person, but I do consider you friends because we've talked about personal things, and you know, we share a lot of common interests. So yeah, all right, that's it, guys. Thank you for listening to this hour-long sermon, nostalgic sermon. That's what we'll call our future walking and talking, nostalgic sermon. Uh, thank you for watching all this. Thank you for sticking through with me, guys. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for believing in me, and not listening to maybe even other people talking trash about me because they're probably full of shit. But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. All is well. Thank you for taking the nostalgic no pec hunting 1 week challenge. Congrats to all of you who actually pulled it through every day, Friday to Monday. All right. Okay, I'm done. I'm really gonna go this time. Peace, love, and unity, guys. You're all awesome. Love ya. My hawk friend's back. I love it when this guy shows up. Or lady, I'm not sure. But yeah, huge. Probably just ate whatever's in that nest next to it. Hope not. It's gonna be too shaky. There we go. Aw, you're all wet, bud. Alright, this was your nature moment.